What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new reality series, The Wedding Coach. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. At first, I was worried about this one because after that disastrous marriage or mortgage, remember that? I was hesitant about watching another wedding-related content. I was like, what is this? Another show where the host is just trying to get commission while pretending to help the couples who are already low on budget? I just can't. But thankfully, The Wedding Coach is the total opposite of that. The host, comedian Jamie Lee, is not some kind of snake oil saleswoman. She's not trying to sell the couples anything. Hell, she's not even technically a wedding planner. She comes in and helps reduce the couple's stress level by solving some of their problems days leading up to the matrimony. And she would bring with her these fellow comedians who would brighten the mood. I was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed this show. I have some criticism about it, but I think Jamie's intentions come from a place of genuine care. The Wedding Coach is a comedy reality series featuring bridesmaids and in-laws and mason jars. Oh my! Weddings are a beautiful cause for celebration, but despite what the bridal magazines say, planning one is far from a party. After barely making it down the aisle of her own wedding, comedian Jamie Lee is on a hilarious, heartwarming mission to help couples survive the stressful and sometimes ridiculous expectations of big bridal. With a different comedian plus one by her side each episode, Jamie intervenes before and on the wedding day, serving up her refreshing, real-talk perspective on the bridal industry, squashing the couple's drama to help them focus on the big picture. So the format is pretty simple and straightforward. Each episode has a couple who's already in the late stages of their wedding planning, but they reveal some of the stuff that they're struggling with. You know, those tweaks here and there, those few loopholes that they hope Jamie can fix for them. And so Jamie and her comedian guest star would have a chat with the couple and figure out the best strategy. Here's the thing. The intro would tell you that because Jamie had gone through the same ordeal, she is in a position to give advice, which I don't doubt at all. With experience does come wisdom, and the comedian guest stars themselves are either married or had been married but now divorced or are currently engaged, so they too are able to put themselves in the shoes of these lovely couples. I like that Jamie is promoting these other comedians. Many of them, with the exception of Fortune Famester, could definitely use the publicity, and Jamie is more than happy to share the spotlight with them, which is a sign of a good friend. Yes, the couples are diverse, but even more beautiful than that, their weddings are diverse. There's the Greek wedding, there's the Nigerian wedding, there's wedding indoors, there's wedding outdoors. They're all vibrant and lavish and joyous and romantic. And you see Jamie and her plus one attending the whole thing like they're Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson in Wedding Crashers, minus the debauchery. And now here comes my few criticisms about this show. Have you heard the old saying, journalists should cover the story? Journalists should not become the story. Oftentimes, even if Jamie means well, she places herself too much at the center of the couple whom she's supposed to be coaching. At one point, she even officiates their wedding. I'm sure she doesn't mean anything bad by it, but The optics is not good in my opinion. You want that day to be about them, not about you. There is a fine line between giving advice and consulting and being a therapist. Jamie is not a self-proclaimed shrink, but some of her suggestions or recommendations can come across as meddling or invasive. And halfway through every episode, Jamie instructs the couples to do these activities that I know are designed to be fun, but these activities can also be unnecessarily rigorous. One of the brides literally crawled through under some tight space. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you telling them to do that? And this LGBTQ couple did this newlywed game that became too personal for them to handle. Again, Jamie is not a terrible person. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt here. But obviously, some of her methods have room for improvement, to say it nicely. Hey, sometimes coaches need coaching too. Overall, I still find the wedding coach funny and enjoyable, and I may have shed some tears watching the wedding part of the episodes. Am I married? No, sadly I'm not. I'm always the best man or always the groomsman, but never the groom. But if and when that day comes, would my significant other and I ever consider acquiring Jamie's wedding coach skills to ease our planning burdens? Abso-freaking-lutely.